And now, the general weather around Alaska.
And we'll start off with the fire weather update again here for the weekend outlook. For Saturday, July 19th, fire behavior could increase in the eastern interior as fuels dry out and temperatures peak in the lower 80s. Cool and wet weather will continue to subdue fire activity throughout western Alaska. And there's a chance that there are chances for showers with isolated thunderstorms today. And for the outlook, the hottest and driest conditions will be in the eastern interior through the end of the weekend. Southwest flow sweeps across Alaska from west to east starting on Sunday. And from there, we'll take a look at the forecast fire danger graphic here. Again, for spruce and the highest danger up here, at least the most widespread area there, very high to high fire danger in the Yukon Flats, kind of extending down in toward the Tanana Valley there, and increasing fire danger over the Copper River Basin with high to very high fire danger showing up there, and some high fire danger over the southern Susitna Valley, and also reappearing over the northern Kenai Peninsula. And from there, going into satellite imagery, we'll see a band of clouds that came up and just dissipated here right across southern Alaska as it moved up. A few light showers earlier on. That brought some rain earlier today down to in the southwest interior, but that's really washing out. A few scattered showers back from about the mid-Yukon River Valley area up across the Seward Peninsula, but nothing of any significance. And a little bit of moisture here with some scattered showers with that band of cloudiness over the western north slope out to the Arctic coast. Otherwise, not too bad. Nice day over the Panhandle today. Out to the west, looking at the next system out here and starting that loop up again. A lot of moisture here with areas of rain, or in some cases moderate rain, moving through Adak and Atka, pushing into the eastern Aleutians and up to the Pribilof Islands today at the main low center back here towards Shemya and Attu. And some clouds now spreading up into Kodiak Island. And taking a look at the forecast for tonight, that front pushes rain right into Bristol Bay and into the southwest interior, with rain pushing northward over the Bering Sea to about St. Lawrence Island toward morning, the main low center hanging back to the west. To the south of that, showers, mostly north of the Aleutians, but some of those will reach down with this trough as it swings by Adak and Atka. The interior looking variably cloudy with some scattered shower activity from the Arctic coast all the way down into south central Alaska and the North Gulf Coast and the Panhandle. Actually, all those areas mostly dry tonight. And we got this system weakening as it slides eastward here into the southern Gulf of Alaska. And for tomorrow, actually, this thing slides off to the southeast, completely dissipates. So for the first day of the weekend, looking good there for the Panhandle, partly mostly sunny skies. Same thing for the North Gulf Coast, Copper River Basin, south central Alaska. Showers here in the Alaska Range into areas of the Tanana Valley 40-mile country, and some scattered shower isolated thunderstorm conditions there for the Kobuk-Koyukuk valleys up in toward the Brooks Range, but the north slope and the Arctic coast remain dry, as does the northeast interior. And this front pushing rain, the heaviest rain will be here in this area of the front as the southern area here, the central part of the front breaks up. Just some scattered showers here from the Alaska Peninsula on up in toward the Kuskokwim Delta, but from the Yukon Delta up across the Norton Sound area to the Seward Peninsula, looking pretty wet tomorrow. Light rain at least at times with low clouds, fog, probably IFR flying conditions in some areas here. Otherwise, for the Aleutians, not too bad. Southern Bering Sea, mostly dry. A little bit of moisture could slide up and catch the eastern Aleutians here with this southern portion of the front, but that's about it, and really nothing of any significance there. And for the day on Sunday, low pressure continues to slowly weaken, holding out here over the northwest Bering Sea, and that just brings some moisture into maybe the Pribilofs, better chance St. Matthew Island, but nobody's out there anyway. And St. Lawrence Island probably getting through Sunday, dry. But the interior here, more clouds and showers, less of that as you head toward the eastern interior, where temperatures will stay in the 70s over in this area. And then this band of clouds, or this moisture area kind of slips on through, starts out dry in the morning hours, at least the way it looks right now across south central Alaska. And then in the afternoon, this area slides eastward. And by sometime in the evening, it should be out of the area and back to dry weather. But it looks like now some chances of showers or light rain moving through Sunday afternoon across south central Alaska. Staying dry for the Yukon Flats, Arctic coast, and western North Slope could be kind of showery, and as well as the Arctic coast. Stays nice, mostly sunny for the Panhandle. And for the day on Monday, that doesn't change at all. Another mostly sunny day with dry weather, light winds for the southeast coast, North Gulf Coast, south central Alaska, Kodiak Island. From maybe the northern Susitna Valley northward here, that's where the clouds and showers will be, with isolated thunderstorms through here. Look for light rain, fog, and drizzle with this trough as that flow comes in off the Bering Sea across the Yukon Delta up into the Seward Peninsula, and a widespread area of rain and showers up here over the North Slope and along the Brooks Range into the northern interior valleys. And it looks like southern Bering Sea here under high pressure with light winds, partly sunny skies. This area of moisture probably staying to the south, even of the eastern Aleutians there. It does kind of creep close, but right now it should be mostly to the south. And for the lows tonight in the 30s for the North Slope and Arctic coast, 40s in the Brooks Range. Mostly in the 50s here everywhere else in interior Alaska, otherwise 40s and lower 50s out over the Bering Sea. And in the lower to mid 50s for the Panhandle. Highs for tomorrow, 60s southeast coast, 65 to 70 here over south central Alaska, mid 70s in the Copper River Basin, and 70 to 80 central and eastern interior, although more in the mid 70s here for the central part of the state, with Ambler looking at a high of 71 tomorrow. Otherwise, Kotzebue about 60, and 60s here, cooling into the 50s out toward the Bering Sea coast. And for the lows the following morning, again in the 30s along the Arctic coast, mid 30s there. 40s and 50s over the remainder of interior Alaska, with mid 40s for the Bering Sea and the Aleutians. And then that'll be followed by highs in the mid 70s on the east side here north of the Alaska Range, although the Copper River Basin may start to approach 80 in some areas, as well as Northway and Tokes. That'll be the hottest area of the state. And 60s to lower 70s or so for the southeast coast, with a lot of sunshine there. Lower 60s for Kodiak Island. And in the 60s here over the Kuskokwim Valley, again cooling to the 50s out toward the Bering Sea, and mid 50s for the Pribilofs and the Aleutians.